Today we have some crazy data about League, tether changes for about a dozen champs, skin sale leak and more. First up, there appears to be a new maximum limit for blue essence, stopping just before 1.4 million. I'm not sure how many people are close to this limit, but about a year ago the limit used to be 1 million and Riot support confirmed it and said they can't even manually add more than that. Next up, there are some really interesting stats about how popular each League game mode is. On the yearin.lol website where you can see your year in review, they also have a section that shows how many games were played for each mode and region. What's shocking here is there were more total ARAM games played than any other mode. However, in EU and Brazil regions, solo ranked had more games than ARAM, but in Korea, NA and OCE there were more ARAM games than ranked. A major explanation for this is that ARAM queues, champ select and games tend to be a lot faster, but even with that it's still very surprising how high it is considering ARAM is known to be more casual and not something you grind all day on. It's very common for people to grind entire days of solo rank where sessions can last for 10 plus hours. So either that means there are a lot more individual people playing ARAM than we thought, and or people are grinding ARAM for a lot longer. And looking at regions again, NA and OCE have significantly more ARAM games, and Korea too if you consider the fact that they don't have a draft mode splitting up the solo ranked player base. But EU and Brazil seem to have a much more competitive community, with ranked solo having more games played, even with the limitation of long queues, champ select, game length and draft mode. Another thing to note is some of the other modes were only up for a short amount of time, which is why they have fewer total games for the year. Arena was really popular considering it was only there for a few months. What's really funny is how many co-op easy games are played, especially compared to intermediate and hard. I believe this is due to the amount of botted accounts being leveled up there. What do you make of all this data, and what mode do you find yourself playing more of these days? Do you think it's time that Riot dedicate more to ARAM other than those blanket champion percentage buffs and nerfs? Maybe some interesting events or map changes. Ironically, I find ARAM super sweaty these days where ranked solo or flexfill is a lot more chill, but that's mainly due to MMR, and that's right, ARAM has a hidden MMR, believe it or not, and you used to be able to search it up too. Next up, Riot have announced changes to tether abilities which will now break instantly and be more responsive, so this will impact champs like Aatrox, Fiddlesticks, Illaoi, Karma, Kled, LeBlanc, Malzahar, Morgana, Nocturne, Renata and Zac. These changes are aimed for patch 14.4, which is next patch. Before I talk about next week's sale, Hextech Store has a range of cheap Lunar Revel loot, and they're also doing Discord giveaways. If you use code MEDI you'll get a further discount. All links will be in the description. Next up, Skins of League has leaked this week's skin sale with Street Demon Zara, Cosmic Paladins Nunu, Immortal Journey Shyvana, Snow Moon Illaoi, Cafe Cuties Bard, Dawnbringer Vex, Crime City Nightmare Akali, Arcana Lucian, Battle Academy Yone, Black Frost Renekton, Arc-like Brand, Darkstar Kha'Zix, Sandstorm Katarina, Armor of the 5th Age Tarek, and Desperata Cassiopeia. Thanks for watching, see you next time.